Hey yo guys, it's AP Experiment back here again with
Track
Rainbow
down a
Six
high-value enemy.
Extraction.
R&D needs it
This is
alive
another
and I'll
Maelstrom
tell
run
you
I
when to
did.
find
As
it.
you can see, I ran into DPW because I will not say his name, but he's now Vigil. He's now on his Prestige 1 Vigil, and a guy
Nothing
named
like a fresh
Creeper
specimen.
Master.
Alive and
Again, this is just two randoms that I ran into on
we need new data
Maelstrom
on the
Protocol.
parasite's underground
I
network.
decided I was gonna go with Jaeger this time. I was gonna just kind of vibe out with Jaeger, just because Jaeger was, I believe, one of the other. I believe Hibana and Jaeger are the two operators I had that were, had the least amount of extra prestige XP in comparison to the others that are available for this week's Maelstrom, which I believe are Gridlock, Vigil, Lion, and I can't think of the last person, but I believe it's like 4 others. But yeah, I couldn't, all of them have more XP than these two, so I decided I was going to use these two. I do enjoy using them, but they don't have that, expansive utility that the others have for me. So I really don't, pick them as often as I do. Especially for someone like Doc, I'm always going to use Doc's ability. I'm always going to use, Finka's ability. I'm always going to use Lion's ability because they just have that type of ability that just, perfectly goes with any situation. Whereas, like a Jaeger is more for setting up, and I'm not really always, trying to set up. Sometimes I'm trying to just move quickly in and out of objectives. So, and then, if you have Ivana, who's very useful if you can hit in Archean, especially like an Apex, because I believe 2 of Hibana's wall charges are an insta kill to an Apex, or maybe a full direct hit. I can't remember, but it's basically like you can work it as a grenade launcher. But it's just, I don't run into situations like that, or don't really think of that in situations like that, just because I'm so used to either trying to just shoot whatever's in front of me or handle it a different way. So I don't really use Hibana or Jaeger much. But this is a very good run. It was again, another run of just silence and not really talking much, but all in all, it's been pretty fun. I recently re-downloaded Rainbow Six Siege, so due to my research and of that, I've now realized there are 63 operators inside of Rainbow Six Siege, and of those 63, we have 19 in Rainbow Six Extraction. So we have about a third, basically. We have about a third of the roster in Rainbow Six Extraction. So part of me wants to say, yeah, we should have more come over. Part of me also wants to say, yeah, we have a good bit of the roster, especially since they're, though I haven't, verified it myself. There are sources inside of the Reddit and the Discord, things of that nature, saying that the developers said that they were going to bring over certain characters, like shield characters, so that would take away, Clash, Montaigne, Blitz. So that's automatically 3 characters less. So yeah, as you start taking away the characters that they're basically just not gonna add, especially since you got to remember that as the games are going on, Rainbow Six is still getting a new operator, or just got a new operator. So they were at 62, I think 62 when Rainbow Six Extraction dropped with 18, and then right as we went up to 19 and got Zofia over here, Rainbow Six Siege got Azami, I believe that's the way you're saying her name, Azami, which is the latest for the Year 7 Season 1 update for Rainbow Six Siege. So we have about maybe 33 to 40% of the roster basically already over here on Rainbow Six Extraction. So it's not like, again, we're super short-handed and we're being cheated or whatever. It's just that the or the developers just kind of don't want to give us everybody all at once. Because I mean, they're trying to extend the game out as Ubisoft normally tends to do. They're trying to really extend the game out as much as they possibly can. They're trying to stretch the content. Again, we're only 5, almost 6, or no, yeah, just barely hit 5 months, basically 5 months in, right? We have 19 characters. We have, I think, 18, or we have 19 characters, like 10, 12 objectives, 7 or 8 maybe different types of enemies that we're fighting, and that's not even counting the mutations and then the proteins. So it's a fun little bag. The 36 subzones altogether, basically, that comes from the 4 different locations. But yeah, all in all, it's just we have a good bit, and we could be just grateful for the good bit. And I do understand how the PvE aspect kind of doesn't help.
Celebrate the